Vladimir Putin warned the West on Wednesday not to cross Russia's red line, says Moscow would respond swiftly and harshly to any provocations, and those responsible would regret it. At a time of acute crisis in ties with the United States and Europe, the Russian troops massed near Ukraine on opposition leader Alexei Navalny on hunger strike in jail. The Kremlin leader used the State of the Nation speech to project a message of Russian strength and defiance in the face of outside threats. Putin, who is 68 and has dominated Russia for 2 decades, made no mention of Navalny. Washington last week tightened sanctions on Russia over accusations of computer hacking and election interference, and the Czech Republic accused Moscow of a role in explosions at an arms depot in 2014. Both expelled Russian diplomats. Russia denied wrongdoing and responded with tit-for-tat expulsions. I'm going to read the next part, then I'm going to give it to you here on Navalny. Dozens of Navalny supporters arrested a day of a protest against Vladimir Putin. This is a Newsweek story. Police in Russia started making arrests early Wednesday, a day when protests in support of jailed opposition figure Alexei Navalny are expected to draw tens of thousands of people in the streets of the country. There was an urgency to the scheduling of the protests of Navalny due to his reported faltering health, which has generated international concern. So, Adam, you look like you got something to say about this. Go ahead.
No, I don't know how much time we have left, but look, this guy, Alexei Navalny, is a serious guy, man. Okay? This is a guy who was, if you ever seen that video of him being poisoned on an airplane, he's dying on a plane. He leaves the country, ends up in Germany, recuperates, goes back to Russia. He could have just left the country and never came back because he knew what he was in for. He said, I'm going back, gets jailed. He's in jail for however long. He's a serious dude. He's got some serious balls here, and he's going against Putin. I know you're a big fan of Putin. I'm not putting words in your mouth, but I know that you respect Putin a lot.
I told you that?
You did.
When?
The last time I saw you, when,
what did I say?
When you said the beach, it was no longer, but you said you respect Putin more than Biden.
I said that?
Yes.
Why did I say that?
I don't know. You're about to speak. But this guy Putin, he's a murderer. He's a thug, and a lot of people do respect him because he's a tough guy. But the world is watching, and now this guy's on a hunger strike, and we'll see what happens here. So I got respect for this guy Navalny. I don't know what he's doing. And then regarding what's going on in Crimea. The analogy here with Crimea is Russia cares about this beyond. It's kind of like how China cares about Taiwan. What's going on? What's that noise?
Go ahead. I heard a noise. Okay. Go ahead.
You got all sorts of hearing. Anyway, this guy is legit, and this guy's about to die, more than likely. He's on a hunger strike. He's being jailed. I don't know how much longer he's got left.
Okay,
that's
Ricky,
my concern.
Where are you at?
I'm with you as far as him going and then coming back. He obviously had a point to prove. And yeah, he is on a hunger. I read up on a little bit yesterday. But I mean, at the end of the day, here's what it comes down to. We're talking about martyrs earlier, right? So what do you think he wants to be a martyr for? Navalny, this guy, Navalny. What do you think he wants to be a martyr for, in your opinion? Because he's wanting to be a martyr.
Likely the corruption and the everything that's surrounding Putin and everything that he stands for.
Okay, so what do you think about Putin, them saying that he's fine, that he's perfectly fine, that he's good?
Can you trust that whatsoever? That's like when China says anything, how can you trust them?
So what it comes down to is, it comes down to something very, 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 very simple. It's not difficult to look at it or to have a different perspective on it. When Putin is in a position to where he can expose him and say, hey, he's fine, right? Because that's what he's saying. Right? Well, that's what the government's saying, if I'm not mistaken, that he's good, right? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I guess.
They're saying he's fine.
On a hunger strike. He's dying in prison, but he's fine.
But they're saying he's fine.
Yeah.
If he's fine, then show him to the public. Bring him on and show him that he's fine, right? To discredit all, because they're trying to discredit him, right? That's what they're trying to do. So
he's trying to discredit Putin.
Well, but Putin's also trying to discredit him. That's why he has him locked up. So show that he's fine. Bring him out and show the world, because it's a world story.
You guys are on the same page on this.
To a certain extent, yeah, I think so.
Yes or no?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm on Team Navalny. I'm not on
That's
Team
what he's
Putin.
on. Show him his fine.
Yeah, show him he's
He's
fine.
saying
I thought you
show
were
him
a
his
Putin
fine.
fan, though.
No, I'm not a Putin fan. I never told you that. I never told you.
Maybe you were
that.
emotional when you told
No,
me that.
I don't get. No, bro. Listen.
You said you liked
By the way,
Putin more than Biden.
By the way, let me clear that up.
You said that.
Let me clear that up. This is the way I talk. This is not emotion. I come from a loud-ass Mexican family. People are like, you talk people not be emotional, but you're emotional. No, I don't know how they speak in your house, but in my house, everybody when we're having dinner speaks over each other. That's just the way it is. This is the way I talk.
Have you met Alejandro or no?
I have not.
The same. By the way, maybe even more animated.
Yes. Yeah,
Alejandro stands up and runs around, and he's like,
people
That's your brother.
Yeah, it's my brother. But, but I make
I look forward to meeting your brother.
I make logical.
You'll like him a
I make
lot.
logical points.
He's a good guy.
But this is what people are like. It's funny because I always, even when I do lives, you're telling people not to be emotional, but you're emotional. I don't know how it is in your household, but in my household, everybody yells.
I'm cool with
no
that.
reason.
Yeah,
It's not me
don't
being
apologize
emotional.
to me, bro.
Well, in your household, that
trust me,
wasn't
I
the
plan.
case. You guys were-
Trust me, I have zero
Yeah.
plans of apologizing to you.
Okay.
But what I'm getting at is that just for the viewers, this is the way we talk in my house. If you talk to my wife, my wife's
For
very calm.
$300, would you apologize to me?
No, I would never apologize to you for anything, not even $300. But what I'm getting at is
I want $700 more in quarters, Ricardo.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
what are you going to do with those quarters?
I have
I'm
no
actually so
fucking clue.
curious
This
what
is
you're going to
what
do
this
with
guy-
that. By the way, let's
Laundry day.
Okay, so let's. By the way,
Do you have any takes on Navalny and Putin and what's going on in Russia?
I
What's your
say
take?
that's the part about America where at least we have the ability to see what the alternative option is, and then we decide. Okay, in Russia, you don't really have that because you don't have a lot of options. He tells you, "I'm going to be here for a while. You can't do nothing about it," and Russians kind of say, "Okay, that's where we're going." That's the difference between what we still have in America and what some other countries don't have. It's the benefit of how America was founded on. So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.